Can you feel it?
I feel it.
Crib Reactions is back with another one.
With another bang, your son.
Book Commando episode 5.
Shiver me timbers.
Here we are.
Arg.
Arg.
I feel like a pirate this episode. A little pirate.
That was hilarious. But is it Book Commando or is it Book of Boba? What the heck happened?
I don't know, but
We're going to get into it next.
found out next time.
But y'all know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that badinga bell, and never whammy in your life again.
Hit the badinga bell. You see, y'all hate us. Also, follow me on Twitter, Felix Supreme 305, and then you can follow this Papa O Block.
Always stealing my lines.
Listen here.
But make sure to follow the main channel.
Main.
Well, I haven't even updated this photo. We have more than 68 subscribers.
So moving on up on life.
Thank you, everyone that's been subscribing, because we have over 100 Instagram followers, but only like 75 YouTube subscribers. So we need that to match up.
They
people.
finally recognizing greatness.
Exactly. QR code is there. Scan it, like it, love it. You know what to do.
Exactly.
If you haven't watched any of our other episodes, we've already reviewed Book of Boba episode 1 through 4. Episode 3, one of my least favorite episodes, blew up and got 495 views out of nowhere.
So
it's ridiculous.
They must have heard my rapping on that episode.
We freestyle. No, we didn't. We should just tell people we do crazy things in other videos so they watch them. Like episode 1, we shaved a donkey.
See, that's at the Mandalorian way. We don't lie.
But episode 4, 171 views, so thank you. But y'all need to subscribe to this channel. We got a lot of views. We need more subscribers.
We need more.
But let's go ahead and jump into it. Chapter 5, Return of the Mandalorian, Return of Mando, Return of everyone's favorite.
Return of Mando.
Actually, Boba Fett's my favorite, but I do love Mando as well.
This episode was alright. You know, I tell you my grade at the end.
Yeah, that's it at the end. Don't get ahead of yourself, Padawan. You got to learn your ways.
Listen here, young whippersnapper. Calm down.
Speaking of whippersnapper, Mando popped in and started coming in all thug-like with his super menacing gaze.
You know, at first when I saw the scene, I thought it was Boba Fett. And I was like, hold on, his outfit's a little too shiny. And then I realized this is the other one.
The Mandalorian, his cousin.
And you finally realize why he's such a bad A.
Who's a baddie?
Bad A.
Oh. I was like, are you calling Mando a baddie?
No, he's a bad. He never takes. That's what I like about him. He never takes off his helmet.
Yeah, Boban, take notes. This is a type of helmet respect that we want around here.
I don't know what he is. Is he black? Is he white?
You've seen his face in Mandalorian. We all know what he's not. You know what he is, basically. But Mando comes through. He sees these dog people. He tells this guy, hey, I'm after you. And he's like, I haven't seen him. And he's like, you mean you right here where I literally have your picture? And he's like, it doesn't even look anything like me.
It looks exactly like him.
And then the standoff started, and then he got his hand bit.
That's
funny that the dog people bit him. Like, it makes sense.
You know, I love this part. This like, we was only 5 minutes into the episode, and he's already slicing and dicing.
No, but we've been waiting for this for like 4 episodes for Boba Fett to do this, and here comes Mando stealing all his thunder. What's up with that? But look at Mando. He pulls out the dark saber. He's slicing and dicing.
And he put a Plaxico burst on himself.
Not Plexico. Poor little Plexico.
It was sad. I was wondering, like, and then on this part, I was wondering, like, what happened to his leg? Like, did somebody shoot him?
We might have a lot of Star Wars people watching this. Plexico Burris was a professional wide receiver that played for the Giants and for the Steelers, and he shot himself in the leg at the club. So when we say Mando pulled a Plexico, that's what we mean. Look, he really did mess himself up. That looks painful. He took a strip of bacon off of his thigh.
All because he did not wield the sword.
I mean, he's not a Jedi. He's just a Mando.
How did he end up with the sword? They never talked about that.
I thought I made you watch Mandalorian season 1 and 2. He beat Moff Gideon, and he took the sword off of him. Moff Gideon is the one that had the dark troopers that stole Baby Yoda, that Boba Fett helped him. And then Luke showed up at the end.
The one that was on the volcano with no arms and no legs?
That's his dad. Every time. I get the son and dad mixed up. Leave some hate comments down below until my co-host figures it out. We gotta whip him into shape.
Speaking of whipping,
let me get out the way. Or us get out the way.
This was the amazing part.
He went full Super Saiyan 3 right here. He pulled out his big blade. He cut the doggy down. He said, "Bad doggy."
Sliced him in half. And he was like, we can do this 2 ways. You can go in cold or you can go in warm. I guess he chose cold.
Don't you usually say that to your... Never mind.
Pause. That's not the kind of show. It's PG.
But look, and then the rest of the pit bulls came after him, and he's like, "There's a bunch of money in there. You could either fight me, possibly die, or you could just go get some money." So they made the wise choice and chose the money.
I would have did the same thing.
But look, we are in space.
Yes. And then this is the part I remember where he was like, he had the bounty, he had the man's, but I guess he had the man's head in the bag, and he was like, "I'm trying to get paid for this bounty." And they're like, "Come sit and eat with us." And he's like,
Yeah,
"I
they're
ain't
trying
got
to make
time."
friends, and he's like, "This was a job, lady. Like, I don't know you. I'm not trying to hang out." A lot of people said that this satellite city looked like Halo, but it also looks like old Gundam wing colonies or other Gundam shows. So Halo didn't do it first; it was actually Gundam. So get your facts straight, because everyone's been wrong in all their videos. You heard it here first on Crib Reactions. This is from old Gundam from the 80s. So all that Halo stuff that happened in the 2000s, it's copying Gundam.
Exactly.
But then look at that. We're past this part. Oh yeah, and she basically tells him that they're down by the vent towers. So he follows with his visor, sees the secret graffiti, goes, and he sees.
Is that the sign of the Mandalorian?
Oh yeah, that's like the Mythosaur sign, but it kind of looks like the Mythosaur with their visor. So it's kind of neat.
And who's this lady that he was?
It's the armor. She was the leader of their sect. Because in the Mandalorians, it's like Chicago. You can be the same thing but different. There's different sects.
Sex.
Yeah. And we're saying, YouTube, do not flag us. We're speaking about things properly. But here is the armor. We'll jump out of the way again. He meets her. There's the other guy. He's another Vizsla, and he's played by Jon Favreau. So the guy that actually made the show. You might know him co-host as the like the butler in the Iron Man movies. That's Jon Favreau. The one guy from Swingers, I think that movie.
I think so.
Yeah. But anyway, he shows her to Darksaber. He gets healed up, and
then he shows her the stick, and she's like, "Why do you have this stick? Nobody can have
it's
this."
a spear.
It's a spear. It's like this spear is made with Mandalorian armor.
It's Beskar.
Exactly. It's like this can probably kill it. I guess it didn't make any sense. Like, you're more afraid of the spear than a saber. That saber is cutting up everything.
Beskar supposedly is tough enough. Well, we have actually seen it is tough enough to withstand a lightsaber. So it takes a long time to melt it. So Mando in his suit is pretty good protected against a lightsaber, unless he just hits him in the flesh part
Or let's
where
cut
there
stuff in
is
the
no
leg
lightsaber.
again.
Yeah.
Let's go burst yourself.
But yeah, she said a spear is dangerous because a Beskar spear can pierce Beskar armor. That's kind of weird to think that sharpened, pointy Beskar could go through regular Beskar, but that may be a property of the metal. So she destroys it, and she asks what you want, and he says, "Make something for a foundling, a special foundling." It's talking about Grogu.
Grogu? Who's
Yeah.
that?
Baby Yoda. That's his actual name.
You get Baby Yoda a spear?
No, remember she turns the spear into like the chain link thing.
That part.
But anyway, while she's messing with the spear, she starts to tell the story of the Night of 1,000 Tears. And this is when the Mandalorians got murked by the Empire and Moff Gideon. Look at the savagery.
It was so devastating. It was like Terminator.
This is very vivid, and if you look at the bottom right corner, that definitely reminds me of Terminator 2 Judgment Day. You got the K2SOs and the probe droids out there cleaning up the leftover mess. Definitely reminds of Terminator 2.
Who did this?
This is the Empire. This is Moff Gideon. This is the one that Mando took the Darksaber off of.
Oh, so Moff Gideon blew up his planet, killed a whole bunch of people. Then he got his revenge, killed him.
He didn't kill him. He turned him into the cops. Basically what the cops is.
Oh.
That's why, because they asked him that. They're like, did you kill him? Because you should have. Because he did all the crazy stuff. And he's like, nah, I turned him in.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, look. First time in the middle. And look at my cool shirt.
What is that?
It's Boba Fett, but in the like samurai type outfit.
And it's Notorious B.I.G. as a baby.
Should have had a Tupac hoodie.
So
But that's besides the point. Because we got to continue with Star Wars. See, look, that was a chain link. Let's get us out of here again. See, that was a quick scene where she's like making those little things. And to me, it looks like medieval times where they would have like the chain link vest. So that way, if you got like hit with a sword, it would maybe prevent it from going through.
Oh, I know, like them chain vests?
Yeah. So I think that's what
Like
they're
a
making.
mesh shirt, like
and
you in a rock party.
And it's funny that she puts it and ties it in a thing that looks like Grogu. You can see in the middle there.
Oh, and then with this part,
She was training him, trying to get him to be better with the Darksaber. Look, she even bonked him on the head right there.
listen, this whole time I was like, they took out their jetpacks, and I was like, oh, they about to get down.
No, that's in a second. So he's going through the training with the armor, and he's struggling with his training when the big boy says, maybe I should have the Darksaber. And what's funny is if you look at the concept art, he still has his, Mr. Vizsla still has his jetpack on. But in the actual show, they agreed to take their jetpacks off.
Which it didn't make any sense. I thought they was fighting to the death. But then I was thinking about it, like, if it's only 3 of them left, why would they fight to the death?
Yeah, I mean, you think they should have kept their backpacks on. Like, I didn't.
But luckily nobody fell off, like, you know.
Yeah, and look, he used the shield. The shield, we saw that in Clone Wars. The Mandalorians using those little shields. And it was funny as he, like, went to stab him and, like, or block the Darksaber with his knife, and the Darksaber just cut through his knife. I thought that was pretty funny. But look, you can see the armor behind us standing there. Vizsla gets the Darksaber for a minute. Mando does some cool little spin around moves while stabbing him.
I'm going to Cobra Clutch.
Caught him in the Cobra Clutch and almost was about to end his life with his own blade. And the armor stops.
Listen to this. Boba Fett will never. He ain't in this case as Mandalorian. I'm in love. No homo.
He is, though. Boba Fett was like known for being like this in all the comics, video games, and stuff. That's all he was like a crazy cowboy gunslinger. And in this show, he's like Daddy Fett. I got to look out for all my children.
The Disneyfication.
It's crazy. But he gets spared. Oh, but then she asks him about, have you ever taken off your helmet? Because his sect believes that you have to wear your helmet all the time to be a true Mandalorian. But he took his helmet off when he said bye to Baby Yoda.
Oh.
So she was like, you're no longer a Mandalorian unless you go below the mines and like some waters below the mines on Mandalore, but Mandalore's been like destroyed.
Yeah,
so that would
like,
be
how
like,
am I do it?
that's going to be like a crazy journey. Like, I don't know. You would have to go back to that ruined planet and try to find stuff.
Or we'll go back in time.
They don't do that in Star Wars.
Oh.
It's not Back to the Future. But so he gets
Marty
out of there. You could see him in the top left corner, said, I'm gone.
Had to catch your Greyhound.
Had to catch the Greyhound.
And he was so confused. He's like, you got to take out all your weapons. You can't bring them on. He was like, what?
It's part of my religion.
Mm-mm.
But look at all his weapons in the top right corner. He has his rope, his bullets, his Darksaber, his knife, his pistol,
He had everything.
his whistling birds. What's funny is like they let him on there.
Uh-huh.
If you can see there, he has his jetpack right next to him.
Mm-hmm.
If he connects his jetpack to his back, he has fuel and can use his flamethrower. They should have made him take off his gauntlets.
They didn't know that.
But then you can see there he's reminiscing at the Baby Yoda shaved package in the bottom right corner. Looks like you, Jesse, and used to cry on the bus.
I ain't never cried on the bus.
You didn't take the bus?
Let's see here. We know this is not about me.
Let's stay focused here. But he makes it. He runs into his old friend on Tatooine, the crazy lady from Saturday Night Live.
That's what she's from?
Yeah.
I know she was familiar.
She was on Saturday Night Live in like the 90s. And then he saves her by shooting the it was some beast. It was some weird little thing.
Yeah, it was like
some
Tatooine
animal. It was like a rodent.
It was like a rodent, like a possum or something like that, mixed with something, I don't know.
And she was like, get that on the grill before it gets all gamey. They were gonna eat it. It's disgusting. But basically she makes him an offer, says she has a N1 starship. I think that's what it is. It's a Naboo starfighter.
And what he kept asking for, she's like, yeah, this is way better than whatever you were asking for.
Oh, the Razor Crest.
Yeah.
That was the name of his old ship that got destroyed. Moff Gideon blew it up.
Like, y'all keep talking about the Razor Crest. The Razor Crest. This is better than the Razor Crest.
Yeah, he liked the Razor Crest because it was like low key, and it was off Empire grid. Because once the Empire came around, they made everyone have like tracking beacons on their ship, so they could track everybody. So he like ships that were before that time period because they don't have any tracking or anything. Even the Republic, I think, has trackers because this is right after the Empire fell. But even the Republic kept that up, so he doesn't like to be on anyone's radar.
Okay.
So he agrees to help her fix it up. She hands him the wrench. They get to work. You could see the concept art. Oh, there
Is
it
that
is,
the way?
right there.
They turned the box
Beautiful
Chevy
artwork.
into a BMW. It was amazing. Like, look at that baby purr.
Oh, they made it purr. Look at the finished product. Beautiful.
You know, at first I thought this was the ship they used to race in, but she was like, nah, it's not.
Oh, pod racer.
Yeah.
No, I could see why you would think that because it has its engines so far apart. But yeah, that's something that the pod racers don't go into space. They don't even have a closed cockpit. But yeah, this is a starfighter that Anakin flew when he was a kid, where he blew up the separatist ship. But you could see she was friends with the Jawas. The Jawas can get any parts, so they got him some hot rod parts.
Yeah, and then on top of this, when I saw the Jawas, I thought they were gonna bring him the Boba Fett outfit. Because remember, they took it off Boba Fett when he was in. When he
Well,
came
he
out.
already has it back
I thought he had some. Okay.
because he's wearing it in current times. He got it back because Boba had found his armor. Not Boba. Mando had found his armor, and he got his armor back from Mando. That's how they already know each other.
Oh, so that's why they're such close friends.
Yeah, we I'm gonna have him rewatch Mandalorian season 1 and 2, so make sure his mind's fully correct on this Book of Boba stuff. I will whip him into shape.
Let's see, there's only two more episodes left.
Yeah, and we're gonna do a Mandalorian review because you've never seen it.
So we got a Mandalorian mukbang.
We'll do a full season review. We'll watch all of season 1 and then do a review, and then all of season 2. So we don't need to waste people's time with the episode by episode on that one.
I go to my favorite part when he pulled off on the cops. He was riding dirty.
That wasn't. We're not even there yet, but we're almost there. He's test driving the car. It looks amazing. He goes to Baker's Canyon, as you can see in the top middle, and that's actually where they did have the pod race in the Phantom Menace.
I know I was right.
And so you could smell the connection that they were gonna make. You weren't right there, but you're close enough. The force is getting stronger with you, young Padawan.
Yeah.
But look at Boba. He's pulling it back. It made his head jerk back, and he went to the clouds. And look at that concept art.
This is amazing. This is a pretty nice ship. It was going. I mean,
It was going fast.
I wonder how long he's gonna keep this ship for.
Do you think it's faster than a Millennium Falcon?
It doesn't go 10 parsecs.
Can it make the Kessel Run in under 10 parsecs?
Can it make it at Chacho's in under 10 parsecs?
That's a Hispanic food restaurant for our viewers in other states.
I love the chicken Caesar salad.
This man will get a salad at 3 a.m. Everyone's hungover. Everyone's like, we need tacos. And this man's like, can I get a chicken salad, please?
You hater.
What's up with that? I mean, I understand being healthy, but I bet even the workers make fun of you. But look at him. He's racing. He sees the little Greedo. I forget what his race of people is. Put it in the comments if you know what Greedo's race is. He nods at the kid, spins off, and then gets pulled over by the mother effing cops.
And they were like, you got license and registration? You got this? He's like, no, I don't got this. We just built this ship. I was just taking it for a test ride. And he was like, come over here. And the man was like, nah, we ain't got time for that.
He hit him with the too fast, too furious. He had to get Vinny D. Diesel on him.
It was so surprised. Like, we didn't even see him charge up to go. He just went. He was like, don't even worry about it. We ain't got time for paperwork.
We ain't worried about it. But I thought it was cool. And looks like that was pretty much like the end of the show. We'll hop out of here for a second. But Mando flies back. She tells him a friend popped up, but she put up security and said he wasn't there. But then Fennec Shan pops up and is like, we need some muscle.
Which is crazy. Like, so I wonder how much more muscle are they going to get? Or is it just going to be those three?
They got Chrysanthemum, or as my co-host likes to call him, Chris Hansen.
Chris Handsome.
Chris Handsome? Now you're calling him handsome?
Handsome.
He's a Wookiee lover.
Nah, but no, but I mean, and then at this point, I was like, well, I was so confused. She's like, I'm gonna pay you. I'm like, so it's gonna be y'all four versus. That's a lot of them.
I bet they're getting more people. I wonder if he'll maybe get the Vizsla guy that tried to challenge him for his Darksaber to maybe help him out. Be like, hey, let's put it behind us. If you challenge me again, I will murk you though.
I don't know, but it's like 2 more episodes left. Is it time to rate this episode?
Yeah, let's go ahead and rate this episode. So I love Mandalorian
best out of
season 1
10.
and 2. We're
Uh-huh.
gonna rate it out of 10. Take it away. What do you vote?
I give this one a 7.5.
I give this a 9 out of 10.
What?
I love Mandalorian.
He didn't do
It
anything.
was like a sneak peek to Mando season 3 because Crib Reactions will be reviewing Mandalorian season 3
Listen here.
when it comes out later this year.
So Gavin's gonna have me watching every Star Wars.
You open Pandora's box, you can't put the lid back on the box. That's not how it works, sir.
It's like Harry Potter. It just doesn't end. It never ends.
No, Harry Potter actually ends.
It never
There's
ends.
7 books and like 8 movies because they made the last book into 2 movies. Star Wars never ends. We're like up to 15 movies. No, I'm kidding. You got the main 9 and a few other ones, but we'll get you there because you got a couple animated series. You got some books. You're gonna be busy.
Yes, and please, if you watch this the Book of Boba Fett episode 6, comment below what you give it. Best out of 10. Am I wrong for giving them 7.5? Is Gavin Smokey ducked it up by giving it a 9? I think so.
I mean, though, I would probably give it a little bit below a 9, just because, man. I mean, Boba wasn't in it at all. Like, I want to see Boba Fett. He's my favorite character. He needs to leave the helmet on, and we need to see him backhand some people.
And we need to see you like, comment, subscribe, and that notification bell.
Follow us on Twitter at Papa Boba.
Bubba.
Papa Boba. No, Papa O'Block.
That's gonna
And
be your next
follow-
name. Papa.
I'm gonna change my name to Papa Boba.
Please,
And follow my co-host Felix Supreme 305. Road to 5K on Twitter.
yes, I'm at 5,800.
You're over 5,000?
I'm at 5,000. No, I'm at 4,800. Wait, what am I at?
Let's do a quick check. Hold on, people. We're checking the numbers real time. But while he's checking the numbers, go ahead and scan the QR code. Subscribe. This has been another
I'm at
Tales from the Crib
475.
production.
4,750.
Ooh, so get them up, people.
Come on, I need 2,500
And
more
get
people
me to
follow.
100 followers. Because KD, Kevin Durant, your favorite hooper, hated on my whole life and got my account that had 8,000 followers deleted and banned for life. I had to buy a new phone to get back on Twitter.
He was mad that Gavin
So-
still had a hairline.
He was mad. We're coming for you and your... No, I'm not. I was going to say some messed up stuff, but I don't want to be labeled anything. So we're going to go to the next slide.
I'm already getting enough Asian mail.
I already got banned for life on Twitter. I'm not trying to get banned for life on YouTube. But Crib Reactions, we're going to be covering the rest of Book of Boba. So stay tuned. Check it out. Any last second comments, sir?
I can't wait to episode 6 to see some more butt whooping. Hopefully, Boba Fett keeps his helmet on. Wait, does
Book of Mando.
does Boba Fett have a lightsaber?
No.
He doesn't.
No.
Oh, that sucks. Everybody should have a lightsaber. I need a lightsaber. No homo.
We're going to get you one for Christmas. But go ahead and tune in next week, and we'll see you later.
Oh yeah.